why do I want so much?
I made a roadmap for everything that I want to achieve in life. Desire is the COO, Chief Operations Officer.
So you know that it is a want and not a need.
Life has given you the most sophisticated tool on the planet.
Ouch!
Either out of compulsions or out of awareness. You are impotent. I will be more efficient and life will become more joyful. Get to the point. So I made a roadmap for everything that I want to achieve in life. It has my money goals, career goals, travel goals, everything under the sun. Very ambitious roadmap. And I've been working my ass off for the last couple of years. Then one day it hit me. Somewhere on the roadmap I look like this. #diehard. That got me thinking, why do I want so much in life? Because I know till the last moment of my life, I won't be satisfied. You won't even need wood to burn my body. My house has enough empty Amazon cartons to do the job. So coming back to it, why do I want so much?
Why do I want so much?
The answer is hidden in the question itself, my son. Notice what you asked.
Get to the point.
You asked, why do I want so much in life? You didn't ask, why do I need so much in life? So you know that it is a want and not a need. And there is a big difference between both of them.
Need is survival. Want is aspiration. I need food to survive, but I want food that comes with good lighting, aesthetic crockery, a view, and a photo for Instagram. Wanting is aspiration. Okay, nothing wrong.
But why do I keep wanting more?
More money, more followers, better job, better house, better life. No mother flowers. Biology has the answer. Our brain evolved in a world of scarcity. For most of the human history, resources were uncertain. Food was uncertain, safety was uncertain. So the brain developed one rule. More is safer than enough. If you found food, you didn't just eat for today. You stored extra. Because tomorrow, there might be nothing. But now something strange happened. The environment changed. But the brain's response mechanism did not. Now we live in abundance. But the brain is still following the old user manual. Earlier, the brain said, get more food. Now the brain says, get more followers. Same dopamine. But survival strategy does not apply here. More itself is not the issue. But how do we handle it? How do we handle more? Our brain evolved to handle scarcity. Not for 1,000 options to buy an underwear. Not for mood swings within 5 minutes of Instagram scrolling. Not 24 hours comparison with the entire planet. And you can see the results everywhere. If wealth and fame automatically created happiness, some of the most successful people in the world won't be struggling. Lottery winners win hundreds of millions of dollars, and many of them go bankrupt or miserable within a few years. More does not necessarily lead to happiness.
Then what does?
Something I heard in this context, and it hit me really hard. It's from Sadhguru. He says, life has given you the most sophisticated tool on the planet, and still you are not happy. So the tool is not the problem. It is the user. And the user has not read the user's manual.
Ouch!
That went through my ego like a fireball. Because being brought up in the Western education system, I have been trained to worship my mind with logic and analysis. So it felt offensive. It was like someone came up to me and said, you are impotent. While I think I can drill holes in walls. Holes in walls. So my kick-ass brain came up with the next question. What about that user manual? The user manual says there are two ways to operate your brain. Either out of compulsions or out of awareness. There's a very fine line difference between the awareness and the brain. Let's understand it. Be with me fully now. To perform any action in the world, you need desire. That means desire is the basis of all operations in the world. If you imagine your life as a company, desire is the COO, Chief Operations Officer. It constantly generates plans. Buy this, achieve that, get more followers, upgrade your life. Desire is aggressive, and that's good. A company needs an aggressive COO. Now, whose job is to evaluate? Is this a good investment of time and energy? That's your brain. The CFO, Chief Financial Officer. But now we live in an age where the COO has gone completely insane. Every company in the world is marketing to me. Add to cart, flash sale, limited offer, 10-minute delivery. So the COO keeps sending proposals. And the CFO, the brain, is addicted to dopamine, approving everything. Meanwhile, the CEO, the awareness, is asleep. And when the CEO is asleep, the company slowly starts collapsing with stress, anxiety, loneliness. But when the awareness wakes up, something interesting happens. The CEO doesn't fire the COO. Desire is not the enemy. Without desire, nothing would happen. But the CEO starts guiding the CFO. The brain starts evaluating more intelligently, starts establishing profitable neural networks. It understands some desire deals are worth pursuing, others are just expensive distractions. With awareness, I consciously make a choice of how much I want because I understand that more will never end. I understand that success is subjective. Even if it pays less, I could be happier as a gardener than as a CEO. And slowly the company becomes healthier. Better decisions, more profit. Secondly, I understand how dopamine works. I see the scam. Dopamine is not about having something, it is about anticipating something. The excitement is in the chase, not the possession. That's why the moment I achieve something, the brain moves the goalpost. Promotion achieved, next promotion. 1,000 followers, next 10,000. The finish line keeps moving. But when awareness enters the picture, something shifts. The obsession with the next result starts fading, and my attention returns to something very simple. The process. I still work my ass off. I still build companies. I still pursue goals aggressively. But now my happiness is not waiting at the finish line. It's present during the journey. Because when my attention is fully in the moment, my energy is fully in the moment. And when 100% of my energy goes into the process, two things will happen. I will be more efficient and life will become more joyful. Now, is there anything better than enjoying every moment of every day? That's what this channel is all about. Not escaping life, not renouncing ambition, but learning to live every moment. Blissed.
Blissed.